Howdy, and welcome to The Lunch Table, a podcast where we word vomit into your ear for about an hour.
Regurgitate your discretion.
And you will like it.
That's a little rapey.
Oh, dang. And that's right, my warning sign, my right-hand man, Mr. Google himself. Mr. Google himself. Drew.
Google's trademarked.
Drew, I'm a cable exclusive. Lotsanizer.
Yeah. Image search that shit.
Mm-hmm. You know why?
Yeah.
Because you're on the spectrum.
Oh, wow. I prefer Adelphia.
No.
Roadrunner.
See, I set you up, then I knocked you down.
I'm not autistic.
That's debatable. And the man calling his best friend Slow. That's right, your host with the most.
Days crunching down before it can't fucking wear white after Labor Day.
I'm getting it in.
Yeah, no. You're not that suave.
I'm getting it in now. Dude, it was the only shirt I had that was washed. Get off my back.
OxyClean.
I don't have a woman to wash my clothes, Drew.
Yes, you do. You live with your mom.
And the man who lives with his mommy. That's right. Carl Jones.
And your sister, depending on if she's broken up with whoever yet.
Hey, I don't know why you're throwing it out like that. But my mommy hasn't washed my clothes since I was like in the 6th grade. All because we didn't put them away. Actually, it was earlier than that. I forget when. For a long time. Because we didn't put them away, Drew. So she stopped and we had to do it. Let's get into it. You know what really grinds my gears?
The fact that we haven't done this in a while and we're a little rusty.
Yeah, that. But, dude, okay. So, not only do I get mad.
Human form.
I'm getting mad because they're all the way over there. I can't see. Ooh. I like that. Do it again.
No.
We have it on film, so
I'm
it
not.
don't matter.
I'm not a circus seal to do things on command. I have the body mass of one, but that's about it.
If I had the money, you would be. I'd have you up here throwing fish.
I'm not very good at balance.
We can learn together.
All right, let's pretend like I wouldn't be a walrus out of the two choices.
Well, you're not, bro. You're missing one big appendage for that. Your teeth.
Yeah.
That's not an appendage, though. I know that. I only know that fact because it's dirty.
So Ryan's going to beat me out for Beachmaster.
Yes, he will. Physically. With a club. No, dude. So, you know how you ever go on TikTok and you see those like girls talk about their ick?
Ick?
I see, yeah, the ick.
Like the bad part of them? Or
No, like a dude's like ick, like something that turns them off.
Yeah.
Like they watch like a dude do it and they're like, ew. You ever, so.
Oh, that's it. In psychology, there's the bad part of you that's called the it.
Yeah, the it. Yeah, your shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the opposite of you.
And then
your demons.
Ick, sometimes girls say that's like there.
Yeah. Well, that's dirty. But no, I'm talking about the trend on with little girls, which better not be talking about
Whoa!
that talk about stuff like, it's also girls our age, but in women. But like it talks about stuff that turns them off. I know. I just keep picking. So I'm going to skip over it. Shovel. Just skip over it, Drew. We're trying to skip over it. Let's get past it, okay?
Nope.
But they sit there and they talk about like their something that turns them off. Something that when you're flirting, someone will do that turns them off. Right? Do you have anything like that?
Yeah. I don't like short hair.
Okay. So that's it. So a girl cuts her hair too short. You're just like, hey, that's not my thing. That's instant boner killer.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about like a boner killer.
Morgan's hair was short when I first met her.
Okay.
But it was like,
that's not what I'm talking about.
Come on.
Let me give you an example. Right. So the other day I saw this girl. Right. Me and her usually chat and we kind of flirt back and forth. And she took a picture.
Girls that fart in front of you.
Okay.
After you haven't been together for a while.
After?
So, if you guys have grown a bond,
then it's okay.
Oh,
I see what you're saying.
But to let the nuclear fallout fly on the first date.
I can see what you're saying. Especially if I'm eating, too.
Yeah.
Then you poo on my food. I'm not going to be happy.
It's in my eyes now.
But she had...
I don't know you like that.
I don't... Stop pooing on my food. This is how I got pink eye. This is, So she's wearing So she's wearing a football jersey that's not the team that we like. It's not the Brownie jersey, right?
That's your boner killer?
No. So I text her flirting saying like, hey, that looks good on you, but I think you look better in brown and orange. She texts back. She's like, oh, no, I don't think so. Ha, 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 ha. So I said, I guess I'm just over here dreaming, right?
Aww.
Then she goes, about what? And that's what killed my boner.
Like, when they don't get your flirting.
Right, when they just don't get it. Like, you guys, like, we had something, we're vibing, and then now it's just off and fucking, well, I went right, but it should be left field. You know? And then it was like, okay, that went over your head. I guess, like, if I say a joke and it goes over their head, it, like, just kills my boner sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, if I got to spoon feed you the joke or retell it, it's not going to be funny. A joke that's explained to you is not funny. It's just not, and you killed it.
So I have something like that, but not with, like, relationships. I have that with, like, people that I hang out with, friends and things like that.
Oh, here it comes.
When you ask me, you don't do this, by the way, because you don't care this much.
It makes me sound horrible.
When you have to ask what something is that I've said, if I say, like, baseball is, cool, and you're like, what's baseball? Done. I don't care to be around you anymore. I don't like baseball in particular. I'm just using it as an example, but you go to the bathroom, you type on your phone, what the fuck is baseball, and then come back to me.
Or just wait.
Or you don't care one bit like you do, and then pantomime with it.
Well, what you do is you use context clues to figure it out. I use it as a game, right? You come up to me, I don't know this word. But as I'm talking to you, now I get to play 20 questions. Let me ask, does it involve animals? Oh, yeah, something like, you laugh because you think I'm saying a joke because I said doesn't involve animals. Okay, then I take that as a note. It doesn't involve animals. Okay, next thing.
This is just a bigger thing. I thought you just didn't care.
Sometimes. But sometimes I'm playing a game. I don't care if I win with it.
Right, I use big mathematical or science words.
Yeah, and I just use, so, like, I guess to explain it, I'm entertaining myself because I don't care for your conversation. So
I constantly had to play games with myself, like when I'd be sitting in study hall and then try and figure out what I would do if somebody with a gun burst through the room at that exact moment in time. Would I run towards the guy with the gun?
No.
Would I run towards the other back of the room?
No. I think honestly, bud, I love you, but I've been in some situations with you. I think you'd freeze up.
Yeah.
I think you would. I think you'd hide under the desk.
I don't specifically, like, freeze, like, a statue. I'll be like, I'm going to go this way.
Yeah. I think it boils...
Stand sideways. The cop said stand sideways to make yourself smaller.
That doesn't... You're excluded if you have a belly, okay? Yeah, if you got a belly, Drew, that's not gonna work.
Serpentine. Oh, shit.
Not my chicken legs. I can maybe do it.
All right, Carl, are you ready to get to the point in the episode where I take over?
Go ahead. Please explain to the people what they're looking at and what we're going to do and what this whole event is filled of today.
About 3 months ago, we decided to do a peanut butter and jelly themed episode where we did peanut butter and jellies 3 different ways.
Yeah, it should have been grilled cheese, but we fucked up.
Yeah. It's my fault for not double checking him.
I can't read. I can't, though.
So we did the peanut butter and jelly in a toaster. We did it on a panini maker. And we did it with an iron. No. Iron's still back here.
Yeah, yes.
We could heat it up with that.
We'll see how giddy we get.
We threw around a lot of ideas with different ways that we were going to do peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in the future and have more content like that, to where I get to eat on set and make an ass out of myself.
Oh, I find it funny.
Yeah.
I make an ass out of myself every day. This time you do it.
So this time we're actually going to do a famous TikTok creation where you crisscross different ingredients. We have 6 things in front of us, and you actually do, on a piece of bread, a line, 3 lines.
With individual ingredients.
Yeah, with individual ingredients, and then you crisscross it on the other one, and then each bite gives you a different combo.
Okay.
So you get 9 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on one bread.
You get 9 combos in one sandwich.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll see how this goes. I'm not a big fan of strawberry jam. Fuck you, whoever is.
Or marshmallow fluff.
Or marshmallow fluff. I don't hate marshmallow.
You ever had a fluffernutter?
Yeah, not my thing.
Oh, dude, they're so good.
Really? Yeah. Not my thing, man. Yeah. I don't know, marshmallow fluff, okay. Peanut butter and Nutella, though. And grape jelly?
Yeah.
Dude, I've been on...
And honey? Do you like honey?
Oh, I do. Yeah, I forgot
Okay,
about
so
you
like 4 out of the 6. You like 2/3.
Yeah. Dude, I just don't know who picks this. Like, if I'm going to shop, I'm picking up PB&J. You get grape.
Yeah.
You get grape.
I had a glass jar of grape, and I went to go grab it for today, and it wasn't good.
The preservatives ran out. So, Drew, you have been a busy man. We kind of alluded to it last one of the episodes. I don't know when. One of the previous episodes we alluded to.
I built my nut.
You built your nut.
Yeah, and now I'm releasing that.
He waited for 6 months. No nuts, 6-monther. Now you're letting it out.
Suck.
That'd be heavy.
They would be frogs.
It would hurt. It would hurt, and it would be heavy. You go to sit. No wonder why old men are angry. No wonder why your balls droop so much the older you get. See, we figured it out. It's not gravity. But Drew, we alluded to what big event? What were you doing? What major events have happened in your life?
I got engaged.
You got? Oh my God! Someone said I do to you.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. Now who is this?
I think it was. Oh my God, I do.
Just like that. Oh my God, I do.
I mean that's
or
how
was it more screaming?
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna put the video up.
No.
Right here.
Wow, that was lovely. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I saw it. It was a nice little video.
Yeah.
So, like, how? Take us through this. How did you find the ring? How did you plan out what you're doing? Okay. Come on, man. How did you do the 10 out of 10 stars?
So, Morgan and I met on Tinder about 6 years ago.
6 years ago, honey.
And it's just blossomed from there.
Nice.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean, technically, yeah.
No, so I told her for a long time that I would propose after 7 years.
Holy poop. Now, that's loyalty. 7 years.
So, I was with somebody else for a long time, and I told them 7 years, and after, 5 years, you still, find out things that you start not to like about the person.
Okay.
So, I told her again 7 years, and if you don't know somebody after 7 years and you're still together, then there's a problem.
I mean, I agree. My longest is 3 years. And we changed a lot within that period.
Right.
There was a lot of change in that period.
Right. There needs to be growth. There needs to be shown a lot of things. And, like, she started checking off boxes in my mind.
Okay.
Like, all right, we're living together. I mean, we've been living together for a long time. But she has a job, you know, she has a car, she has her license, she has this.
I like that.
She's around different people.
No
like my
stay-at-home
family.
mommies for Drew. You get a job, lady.
Like my family and friends like her. They don't dislike her.
Yeah.
Not that they don't like
they're not always going to...
Right.
Your significant other is not always going to be friends with your friends.
Right.
As long as they can tolerate each other.
But in the past, I've had other people to where
awful.
you hotly rejected them.
They were awful. Well, some of them were on pretty hard drugs, Drew.
Yeah. But that's not what happened here. And so as soon as she started checking off all these boxes in my mind, I was like, okay, maybe I don't have to wait for 7 years. And then we had a lot of friends that were getting married, and like Jerry, our buddy Jerry got married, and our buddy Eric got married. And then we were just like...
That was the bug that bit you. I love bug. You started going to weddings. You started seeing everyone get married. And you're like, oh, I want this.
So I was like, well...
It's like baby fever.
I was like, let me start looking around at some stuff.
Yeah.
And I started looking at rings. And then I just came out and asked her one day, I was like, what kind of ring do you want? Still believing in my mind that she thought that I would wait 7 years. Because that's what I told her from day one. I was like, no less than 7 years. So I was like kind of prepping into everything. And the ring that I thought she was going to say, she went a completely different way. And I was like, okay, let me price check this different variant.
Okay. So what was it? Did you think big diamond rings she went with?
Yeah, I thought big diamond rings, you know, your typical...
Lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she wanted an opal because she has an October birthday, and that's the gemstone for it. And I was like, I mean, sure rock. It's whatever you want. I'll get it for you.
I mean, I wouldn't argue.
You know what the meaning is.
Yeah.
And they're actually pretty price sensitive. So, like, I went, and it was a decent price, and I had it on me, and I was like, all right, let's fucking do this.
They have to be easy to find or something.
Yeah. But then she fucking called me out for it. She's like, you don't have a ring yet. I was like, little do you know, it's sitting in my bowling bag. And I didn't tell her that, but...
Yeah. Well, I remember when you got that ring.
Yeah.
And you said that day that you almost blew it. How did you almost blow it?
I almost blew it a couple different ways.
Oh, God. You can't even keep your own secrets.
Right. I thought I was doing good. I went and got the ring and then showed one of our friends, one of our buddy's girlfriends who's also friends with her. And then I went to go show my mom and brother. And I was like, okay, I don't want any of the paperwork around so that she'll find any of the paperwork. So I'm going to give my mom the paperwork so that I have it somewhere.
Right.
And maybe Morgan will think that it's for something on my mom's, whatever. So I was covering my tracks there. But then I also took a picture of the ring sitting in my car outside of the mall.
Oh.
And then I called her brother and I said, hey, what do you think of this? Oh my God, she's going to love it, this, that, and the next thing. And then I sent it to one of our buddies, my buddies.
Okay.
And I was like, hey, what do you think? And he's like, oh my God, this is a real thing. Congratulations, blah, blah, blah. And then we got into talking more and more about one of his situations. When I came back home, I showed Morgan
The conversation?
Oh,
God.
And up at the top of the page, it had the ring.
Oh, God.
So I know that she saw it because she got super giddy. And I was like, do you want to talk about what you saw? And she goes, I saw a ring in your car.
Oh, God.
In the shorts that you always wear. With the gear shift that I bought you and the...
I did! That split second, she got all that.
Yeah, all of it. And
Damn,
I was like, you are sorely mistaken. I was like, that is not what you saw.
Gaslighter. That's I'm
I was
proud of
like,
you. Gaslighter.
I was in the store.
Yeah.
And I was taking a picture of the one that you showed me. And I lied. I lied so hard. I went into my office and I took the ring box photo. I clipped it out. I've been getting really good at our thumbnails and like clipping out shit.
See, it has multi-purposes.
So I found a jewelry store background.
Okay.
And I put the box in there in the same orientation that she saw it. And I photoshopped essentially the photo that I told her she saw. And I showed it to her. She's like, that wasn't the photo. I was like, I don't know what you want me to say. So I had planned to ask her.
Wow. Watch out, Morgan. He will gaslight the shit out of you.
Actually, you played a big part and almost busted me too.
Yeah, dude. Well, I don't even remember saying this. Would it be? I say a lot of things.
Right.
And I usually say it for humor reasons.
Right.
I probably didn't want to. She's got the ring, so I don't mind saying this now. I didn't want to add her, probably because there's many times where you're like, I don't know how long we're. So I was like, well, I don't want to add her and then break up or something.
Your mom is still friends with both of my exes.
She's friends with my ex, and they literally talk all the time.
Yeah.
About their weird stuff. Like, why are you friends with them still?
What we're alluding here to, though, is you added her on Facebook.
Yeah.
And it sent up a big red flag in her mind because at one point she remembers you saying this.
I don't remember saying
You
this.
said, I don't add my friends' girlfriends.
Which is a lie.
On Facebook unless they're married.
I literally probably said that because it was
it might
fresh
be paraphrasing or whatever the fuck it is.
I'm assuming I said that because it was fresh in your relationship and I was meeting her and you're like, and I was like, okay, let me just. She's probably like, hey, do you want to add me on Facebook? And I was like, I don't know yet.
So a week before I proposed, you approved the friend request. And it set up a big firework.
Well, I was going through them, and I was like, except I was like, I didn't realize she requested. I'm terrible.
But we were gonna. Her favorite place in the world, place she used to go as a kid for vacations and stuff, Deep Creek, Maryland. I booked a whole vacation down there. I think we talked about bits and pieces of it. And I invited her family down because she said she wanted to have her family down there when she wanted her family to be around whenever she did get engaged. And I was like, okay, that's a good idea. Put it in the veil of a family vacation, a place that she used to go all the time. And I was actually kind of gaslighting again. I was actually trying to throw her off of this year and pretend that we were going back next year, and then I was going to propose next year.
Okay.
So I wanted to get the lay of the land this year.
Right. See what maybe my best options are that put my knee down, you know. A knee like mine just can't go any place.
And then I actually went down and asked her dad. He lives in deep West Virginia. Like, I saw a black bear cross the road when I got into his county.
Did you fight it? I would have fought the black bear.
But I took him out for breakfast, and I asked him and everything. I pissed on a church.
I'm proud of you. How did you know that would be the highlight for me?
Yeah, I don't know.
Just like earlier today, I walked in. First thing I did, open your fridge. Looking. Do you want something to eat? Nah. Well, what you looking for? Drew comes around the corner. An energy drink. Here you go. Hands me one of my favorites.
So I went down to ask her dad's hand, and then we went on vacation.
Yeah.
And like I said, her family was we were by ourselves on the first day, and then her mom and brothers and stuff on the second day, which is actually the day that I asked, and then her dad and everybody else was supposed to come out the next day. So the middle day, we go to a place called Sparrow Falls. It is where the lake runs down into a river and goes down over a lot of waterfalls. And it's very beautiful.
Sparrows fuck there.
Is it Sparrow Falls?
I don't know. That's what you said.
I think
Do
it's
sparrows.
Yeah.
Right? Do the birds, a bunch of birds there?
Yeah.
Is that like where they mate? Is that why
There's
they're all
also
there?
a place we're looking for venues.
Yeah. I'm just assuming they maybe mated there. That's why they all gathered up there. Oh. We need a biologist. We're
But
Sparky.
no, as you saw from the video, like, I got down on one knee and her mom distracted her and I pulled out the ring and the whole to-do. And she was so happy.
I'm proud of you, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm so excited. I'm excited. I was cutting someone's hair the other day, and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to a wedding." Yada yada. I was like, "Oh, you in the party? Yeah, I'm the best man." I was like, "You got your speech ready?" And he's like, "Oh no, I'm just gonna wing it." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Well, let me help you. Let me give you
I'm going to be a best man.
let me give you some advice because I'm gonna be a best man, and let me tell you, I usually do good at speeches. There's one thing I can do is speak bullshit in front of a crowd.
You don't do good with words, but you do good with words that you don't see.
Yes. Yes. I'm good at, I'm like, I can get a crowd fired up. Just like that dude with the toothbrush mustache. But
Wow.
it took you a minute. You got there. I thought you just were going to let it pass, but you got. But I told him, I was like, dude, at the beginning, when you introduce yourself, don't spend 20 minutes talking about how you know the fucker.
They know.
They know
you know each other.
You're the best
You're
man.
the best man.
They know. They get it that you're close. You know, they get it. And then I was
If
like,
you haven't been together with this person for more than 10 years, obviously you're probably not going to be the best man.
right. So then I also told him, if there's a joke that you're going to make about the wife, it better land and it better be true. But not too true. You know, it's got to be a light true. You know, don't go too deep. Don't be too honest. You'll ruin it.
Your wife to be went with the whole football team in high school.
Yeah. I have a video of your wife. It's
She had
on
to get her
Backdoor
stuff-
Sluts 9.
She has to get her stomach pumped after that.
Do you remember when we went to Mexico and we paid that horse and then your wife and, you know, don't talk about that. You just skip right on over that part. You know?
I want to go to Mexico with you.
Donkey shows. Ooh. So,
Kill it.
I know you have more news. I want to talk about me.
Hit it.
Okay. So, I went to a Disturbed concert. Disturbed, Breaking Benjamin, Ginger. Right? First,
10,000 fists in the air.
First- they played that song.
Good. Good song.
So we get there, you know, first I got a bitch. My number one bitch. You walk into the place, they scan your cards. Now, you know me, and already people tell me what to do. I'm already antsy. You know, they're already making me walk through fucking metal detectors and bullshit and whatever. And I'm like, fuck this, you know, or because I don't like listening. I don't like when they herd you like sheep. And that's what they gotta do, you know. First they scan your cards. Then you walk to another gate. Then they scan your cards again. Then you walk, and we're down in the pits. So each level, we had to keep scanning our cards. Then finally we get to the pits, and they put like a wrist brace for the pit on us. Then they don't scan any cards ever again. And it's like, well, why didn't you just do that all the way at the front? You knew these were pit tickets when you scanned them. It says pit right on them.
Right.
Why didn't you just hand me the wristband and we wouldn't have had to stop and listen to half? And dude, the one dude that put the wristband on me.
Put it on tight, fucked it up.
It was some old dude, and he was kind of being crouchy and kind of bitchy, and I'm already like, dude, and now you're putting something around my wrist, right? And then he puts it on, and he like slaps it when he's done, and I'm like, Then beer was $15.
Yeah, which it is. All concerts, man, they check the prices
which I
up for
get
everything.
it. They don't want, well, it's big beer, but they also don't want you getting super shit-faced,
Yeah,
which I get.
unless you're rich.
Unless you're rich. Unless you really pay them to take care of you. But, you know, the concert starts. Ginger comes out. It's okay. You know, if that's what you're into, they put on a great performance. They didn't sound bad, but it's heavy metal crap that I'm just not into. Breaking Benjamin comes on. They always do a
It
great
looks
job.
like you wanted to get into it.
Well, she was hot. I will say that. She was up there doing her thing, and she looked good doing it. You know, I didn't mind taking a couple pictures of her. That's all I'm saying. But
Good photos, by the way, man.
Do you like those?
They look movie quality. They're really good.
Thank you. You know, I was bitching. We'll get you're knocking me off track here. Word vomits. But
I'm just stroking the ego.
I like when you do that. I like when you stroke me. Okay, now that we're done being creepy. So Breaking Benjamin goes on. Great. First off, the pit's real small. The pit was probably the size of this. Twice.
Oh, wow.
Maybe twice. Just this hallway right here.
Yeah.
But lengthwise twice. But it was really small. Everything was really seats. We were at Starlight. Right? Then finally Disturbed comes on. And I didn't realize Disturbed has some different fans. Right? Disturbed comes on. They're doing their thing. And, you know, no one was really moshing or anything. Then halfway through his set, he stops. Because they do like a slow song. And then like the lead singer starts crying. Then he stops and he does like a whole mental health thing. Talks about mental health. And does what he calls like a therapy session. Just in the middle of the concert. And then all these other people are like crying because...
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Dude, it was so weird because, you know, obviously they like this band because they relate to the mental health push that they're doing. Okay. But it was so weird to be the dude in the crowd. Like, I'm just there. You know, someone bought my ticket. I'm just there taking pictures. And I'm looking around. Everyone's all crying. Some people had to leave, right? They're all talking to us, telling us about their addiction problems or whatever problem, you know, crying and doing whatever. Then, you know, they get done. They almost get done. They bring some people up on the stage. Earlier, the song before this guy, I'll show you a picture. I had to take a picture for him. But this guy comes up to us. Say his name's Luigi, right? Luigi comes up to us, and he's a taller fella, kind of porky. Maybe my height. Kind of porky, so 5'11". Hanging all over me. This dude is hammered. When I say hammered, I mean like barely standing hammered.
Nice.
Yeah, nice as could be. Wanted to introduce himself to everybody. He introduced himself 4 times to me. But he was talking about how he just got out of recovery. And how he's recovering and how he's getting over addiction and stuff.
Like, dude, you're hammered.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude, you're fucking hammered. Well.
Oh, no, not for that.
Yeah, it's not alcohol. Like, dude, but you're back on track. I'm telling you. You're on a slippery slope. Right? He opens his wallet and he has this poem that he wrote while he was going through recovery. And now I'm very close to the stage because the pit is small. Like we're 3 heads away from the lead singer. That's how I was getting those nice pictures. That's right up front.
Yeah.
You know? So it's not like they couldn't hear us or see us. Okay? They could plain as day hear us. If you yelled at it, they would hear you. The lead singer's name is Dave. He's up there talking about mental health and the people that he brought on stage and how first off, these people paid VIP tickets. That's how they got up there. But also the one had like MS and some other stuff. So they're talking about the health issues and whatever. And as that's going on, Luigi leans over to me and he goes, "Hey, what's the lead singer's name?" I'm like, "I don't know." So then he asks somebody else. And they're like, "Oh, his name's Dave." And he starts yelling, "Dave! I got a poem, Dave!" As it's quiet as can be. And this guy on stage is about to cry. And he's like, "I got a poem! I got a poem, Dave! Come read my poem!" And he won't shut up to the point like people in the back are coming up laughing with us at this guy. Kind of like, what the hell is this guy doing? He walks over to the security. He starts going, "I got a poem. Make him read it. I got a poem." Well, of course to say, his poem didn't happen. It didn't happen. Didn't see him after that. I don't know if he got mad or whatever.
He got knocked out.
Now, at the very end of the concert, this is what really got me with their crowd. You know, this whole time they were all talking about how they're nice people and mental health issues and yada, yada, yada. Well, time comes where they're throwing picks and shit into the crowd, right?
Are they fighting for it?
Well, yes and no. So, when you're taking pictures and doing kind of your thing, and you got the camera up all the time, and the people on stage kind of notice you're taking pictures. Right. You know, they'll point at you and do some stuff. So at the end, since they've already been looking, and plus I got a white t-shirt on. Everyone had black. I'm the only dude in a white t-shirt, right? That's another reason I like to wear bright colors sometimes. Easily got the bass's attention when he was walking away. I looked at him because Jared wanted a pick. So I looked at him, and I pointed at the pick, and I was like, "Hey, man, throw some." You know, so he takes a handful, and he throws them, dude. 4 of them hit me. Right? I was like, "Damn." Ugh. One falls to the ground. The people in front of us run up and stomp on it as Jared was going to pick it up. Right? So good thing another one fell right beside him so he could pick up that one. Then I had 2 that like fell in my arm. Like literally I didn't catch any. 2 just fell right into like my elbow crevice.
Okay.
I'm like, oh dude, how lucky, you know? And as I said that, this girl behind me sees that there's 2. Comes up, can I have one? And I looked at her and I'm like, didn't Breaking Benjamin give you a pick earlier? Yeah, but I don't have a disturbed one. And then it's like, okay, well now you're putting me in a predicament. Because I don't even care to have a pick. You know, I don't play with picks. I'm not even that big of a Disturbed fan. Cool to see him because I listened to him when I was young, but it's not like I'm part of the Disturbed or whatever they call themselves.
Right.
You know, I'm not that big. So I think about it because I thought about being an asshole and saying no, but I had to hand it away.
Was she pretty?
No.
It makes it hurt
She
more.
was like a circle. Can I have the pick? And that dude, that really irks me. I don't know why, but sometimes when people ask for help in the wrong way, it really gets under my skin. And it's a me
baby
thing.
voice.
Oh, that, yeah. Just wanted to smack her. I'm like, get your own pick. So, Drew, what else has happened in your life?
I bought a gun.
Wow. Finally. You finally are a true Pennsylvanian.
So I wanted a gun for a long time, especially for house defense. And I had an issue recently. I was sleeping in bed next to Morgan, and she woke me up. I was dead asleep, and she was still kind of on the way out. And she goes, Drew, wake up. I think somebody's in the house. And I was like, oh, fucking game on, man.
I've been preparing for this moment since I've seen an action movie.
Leading up to that point, I didn't have a gun.
Okay.
I didn't have a baseball bat. The thing that I grabbed when I left the bedroom
Yeah.
were hangers.
You're going to beat
Plastic
the shit out of them
hangers.
with plastic hangers.
I thought, if they try and run away, I'm going to be able to throw it at them
And do what?
and hit them and knock them down. Or I'm
Knock him down!
Or I'm going to be able to smack them real hard, and I've gotten whipped by hangers before they hurt.
Not that bad. I'll tell you right now, if I broke into your house, I see a person, my adrenaline's going to be going. That hanger ain't doing shit. You can whip me hundreds of times with that thing.
So then on the way out, I also grabbed a mop.
Okay, that's
And
a
then I
little
was
better.
going to beat the shit out of them with the stick end of the mop.
You could always went Greenville on their ass. Broomstick.
Yeah.
Yeah, right up to pooper.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, the local high
The
school.
sodomy.
The sodomy that happened. Yeah, they were bullying that kid and put a broomstick up his pooper. Dude, literally, a kid from Greenville came in the other day. He was like, yeah, I'm from Greenville. We're like, oh, did you go to high school there? He's like, yeah. And I took the broom off the wall. And I was like, better hide this. He started laughing. So like, this dude broke in? So, like...
As I was walking out, we heard the screen door close.
Okay.
And it was just super dark. We couldn't see anything. It was the middle of the night. And I was like, we are getting a gun. In the morning, we are going to get a gun.
Yeah.
And we went and bought a gun that next day.
Yeah? A nice little handgun?
No, it's a shotgun.
Oh, shot. Is it accessible?
Yeah. Oh,
How fast do you think you can get to it?
From my bed, I can reach it in bed.
There you go. Loaded?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. I know a lot of people are like, you shouldn't leave a gun loaded. But if it's unloaded,
It's going to take that. Also, the shelves are right next to my bed, too.
yeah.
They're in my sock drawer.
Now, if it's hot or something, yeah, I'd take it out. But
So other things that happened. I didn't even tell you this one.
Oh.
I had a cop visit my house today.
why?
Don't know why. I really don't know why. He rang my doorbell, and I looked at it. By the time I got service at work, he was gone. I was like, I wonder if I should call the police station.
They
and be
didn't leave
like,
anything, did they?
No.
Then don't worry about it.
He walked.
Something must have been happening at your neighbors, and they were
Right.
wondering.
Yeah.
Or a wreck, maybe, and they were wondering if you heard something.
Yeah. Then we had a barbecue this last weekend
Yeah.
because it was my birthday.
Yes, it was your birthday.
Where's my gift?
What?
Oh,
Oh. I have a gift.
Is it here?
No, it's not here.
Oh, damn it.
I know. You gotta wait. I'm making you wait.
I'm gonna open it there. Jerry's making me wait too.
Well, mine. Mine we might be able to do on the Yodcast here.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
If it's small enough.
Yeah. I need to see when it comes in, kind of what the dealio is with it.
One of the best presents I got was a big box of Legos. One of the best presents that I got was a big box of Legos.
See, I wanted to get you a random box of Legos, but then I was like, someone's gonna get that.
So I got this big thing of Legos, and it was all wrapped up.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. I mean, I got to do it. And went, my eyes got really big. They're like, no, don't do that. And I was like, already done, dude. I know it's Legos.
Too late. The best sound in the world. You must like be able to get off to that sound. You've been listening to it since you were a kid.
Yeah.
Just enjoying it.
I didn't do Legos for a long time, but
you just need to. Next time you're giving it to Morgan, just play that in the background.
Then my 10-year high school reunion was over through COVID. So now a lot of people want to get together and do an ice cream social a quarter of a mile away from my house.
Gay.
And I'm like, one, I don't know if I want to see people again. And two...
Well, here's, like, dude, my thing with the high school reunion. One, I hope you're all doing well. I don't wish sickness on anybody, you know?
Some people I do.
Nah, I don't care. I'm not that. Maybe he does. I'm not that spiteful. If you're an asshole, your life's probably already hard because of you.
There is one person that was perfect. The definition of the word perfect. And for the longest time, I was just like, I just want to hear that this person stubbed their toe.
Yeah. Did they? Did they ever stub their toe, Drew?
Maybe. Probably not. They are that perfect of a person. And, like, I don't particularly like the person where I'm just like, I want one minuscule thing. I want a nail in your tire.
So here's the thing. Here's what helps me feel better in these situations. This is what I tell myself when I meet a perfect person. Lots of times, the perfect people, you know, the ones with the good jobs and education, do whatever. Lots of time, those people are so in the system, man. They're like such a sheep, right? And you have to play by the rules to get, you know, to a good place eventually. And a lot of those people, it's not like they have their own business and they're billionaires. They're in some company just following the rules well enough that this person's paying them enough.
Oh, this one's in the government.
Even worse.
Yeah, but...
See what I mean?
Okay.
He's the one laying down the rules for the sheep. He leads the sheep.
So say if this person started a podcast like you and I did.
Yeah.
Where we started out with nobody, these people would instantly have a jump of like 100,000 followers just because that's the way that they are.
Yeah.
And I'm like, things go so great for you. I just want to hear that one thing went bad.
Dude, they're going to hang themselves with the rope. Because,
oh my God.
With their own rope. Because here's what's going to happen. I mean, metaphorically. Because here's what's going to happen, right? Lots of times when you start off with that many people, or number one, you're into politics, what do you have to do? You have to put up an image and lie. You know, it's one thing we've never done on this. Put up an image and lie, man.
Oh, we've lied quite a bit. But that's for you to find out. Wow.
Oh, no. Well, realistically.
I'm wearing green.
Ooh. But realistically, like, we haven't hid that we're dirtbags.
No.
So what's going to come out really the ruin? The people know who we are, right? Someone like him, he's going to slip up. They're going to find one little thing, like he got into some fender bender, and it will ruin his career because he lied. Because the audience will be like, "You lied to us.
You killed 21 people on the way to the fender bender."
Oh, dang,
dude! Actually, I could see that person being a secret serial killer.
Actually, dude, a lot of the nice ones are. They got to do something to get rid of that stress, right?
Right.
Dude, another thing, we got to visit Tennessee. Because Glenn Jacobs, the guy who played Kane, is a mayor of a city. I forget which city.
lives in Tennessee.
Yeah, I know, dude. That's what I'm saying. And then we could go see Kane as a mayor. That'd make my day.
Let me take a step back here. Yeah. Talking about my birthday. My birthday was on Sunday.
All about you and your birthday.
And Morgan and I went around to different businesses
Okay.
and tried to see how much free shit I could get.
Yeah? How much did you get?
I got a decent amount, okay? I got a freezy from Taco Bell.
I'm just telling you, this is the type of shit, by the way, I hate. The people walking in, is this, can I have something free?
I'll tell you how I did it, though.
See, you did it that way.
No.
You're that person.
No. Went to Taco Bell and got a freezy.
Yeah.
Went to Panera Bread and got a pastry. I got a cookie.
Okay.
Went to Annie Ann's, got a cinnamon sugar pretzel.
Yeah.
Went to Jimmy John's and got a free sandwich.
Jesus Christ.
Then I went to Olive Garden and got free cake.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And there were a whole bunch of other ones that I could have gone to that I didn't. The reasoning behind those specific ones is because everything was done online.
Yeah.
Everything was done through their individual apps. And it's just like, hey, you have a birthday. Here you go. Here's a coupon. Redeem this for this. And then all I did was go through the drive-thru and say, I have an order for Drew. And then they didn't even need to take my card. They're like, here's your shit and go.
All right, touche. I was going to say, if you're walking in and you're like, it's my birthday, what can I have?
No.
I was like, if you're that guy, I was going to say something like, dude, I would tell you nothing even if we gave shit.
The only time that I did that was at Olive Garden. And it wasn't even me that asked. It was Morgan while I was in the bathroom.
So did she just get a slice of cake and dip?
No, we had food there.
Oh, okay. That'd be funny. Hey, it's just, just dip. Dude, did you see where you can order birthday cake at McDonald's?
Yeah.
What the
huge
fuck?
Birthday cake. It's like $26. It'd be more worthwhile to go to Walmart and get a cake.
Cakes are like $26, but that's not all that different.
Yeah, but the Walmart cake is, or the McDonald's cake isn't great from what it looks like. It's vanilla with vanilla icing and a picture of Ronald McDonald on the front of it.
Yeah, it looks like all the cake that they sell you in that crap, just like so sugared. Which, I mean, it's all made sugar, so.
I joined your fantasy league.
You did join my fantasy league? Actually, it's not mine. It's my brother's, and it's my family's fantasy league.
I told you specifically that I was going to join your bowling league, and you couldn't deal with that pain.
Bullshit.
So you wanted me in another league.
No, I think
to where you could take my money.
I think everybody here knows, all of our watchers know, that you've been talking shit about how much football you know. And how you're learning,
not been talking
and
shit.
how you're winning all this money and you're betting. So, motherfucker, bring it. You want to be talking? I was like, invite him. He thinks he's big, invite him. So let's see, because I'm going for the repeat, baby.
You were the winner last time?
You can go to the Hall of Fame.
Damn.
I think Zach has 5. I have 3. I'm in second with 3.
Get ready to lick
4.
my boots, bitch.
4. Maybe I have 4. But I was the first winner. That's the most important.
Nice.
You go to the first year, it's me, baby. Brown and orange stripe. Yeah.
Did you see my title?
Yeah, I wasn't. You tried.
I wanted to know that it was the Jones family grouping, and my name's Drew.
I like that. That player hasn't played in a while.
Yeah.
Really, I always wait to see who's on my team once I draft and make a pun off of somebody's name. Usually my quarterback. Like, I had Garoppolo one year, and my team name was Garoppolo My Waist. You know?
That's lame.
It's funnier than yours. What's yours?
Morrisaroni Jones Drew.
See. Hurts So Good was last year.
Yeah, I don't care.
Because Hurts was my quarterback. See?
I
See how that works?
I don't care.
Yeah. Drew, do you got any more shit?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I got 2 more.
I like how...
One's kind of short, one's a longer one. My girlfriend, my fiance, sorry, been doing that a lot.
we need a thing to come up. Fiance.
Ding, ding, ding. My fiance's car had a problem with the alternator.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So we went to go get a battery, and then we needed a new battery.
Okay.
So we had to get one of those. Brought it back, still had the same problem. So we realized that we needed an alternator. Motherfucker, is that alternator pain in the dick to fix. It is a Japanese car, and it is small under the hood. They tried to stick as much shit as they could into it.
I loved my Toyota, but same way, man. When you're working on that stuff, they really cram it in there.
My mouth may be small, but my hands are very large.
Mm-hmm. Makes this Peter look even smaller.
My fiance.
Her hands make it look average.
Right. She has very small hands, but she has weak hands. So she could get to the bolt but couldn't turn it. I could turn it, but I couldn't get to the bolt. I needed your help, bud. You have very dainty, strong hands.
Yeah, you gotta figure. My fingers are strong from the bass playing, and look at my thumb. Watch, it's bigger than your thumb.
No, it's just wider.
Oh, it's not bigger. It's just physically bigger.
Yeah, it's flat.
It's flat and super
It
wide.
looks like that. Look, I made your thumb.
That's extra skin. Mine's all wear and tear. This thing goes up your pooper, you're gonna know.
Ding. Bloop.
You're gonna know, dude. It's not. I can't just sneak it in there, you know.
So as I was taking the alternator apart, one of the pieces that I had to pull off was a mount, and I went to go turn it, and snap, broke a bolt. Took the head off it completely. I was like, motherfucker, now I'm going to have to figure out something to do about that. By the way, spoiler alert, didn't do anything about it, just put it right back.
You know, my dad, anytime I go to fix something, he always tells me, quit. He'll see me wrenching. He's like, you keep tugging on that, you're going to snap that bolt.
I had to take it off.
You need my dad there, dude.
I had to take it off.
My dad would have found a way. I don't know. The mold heads, you know how they are. He had a WD-40 said some type of prayer and like thrown salt on it.
So when I got to the alternator, Carl, I want you to make this like your hands. Okay?
This feels dirty. Should it be more like this for the camera?
The alternator is this big. Okay? See, that's the fucking problem I had. The hole is this big, and the alternator's this big, and I couldn't fucking get to it.
It had to be perfect to fit in.
It had to twist and shift and twist again and shift again and be able to fit into the hole.
Yeah, it was put in before anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everybody says it's able to be done. Motherfuckers.
So, did it happen?
Yeah, I wound up getting the old one out, putting the new one in, fixing it up. And then I realized that maybe the whole reason that this happened is because she had a power steering pump
leak
issue. Yeah, a leak. And no bolt to hold the fitting in place.
Yeah. And it just leaked all over.
Yeah. So I had to fix that.
And she didn't tell you, like, hey, this is getting harder to steer?
Bit by bit, it was, yeah.
I'm assuming, ladies, the way you drive, man, sometimes surprises me.
Ladies.
If
you don't know anything about cars.
Or men. Because there's men out there just as bad.
No. Okay. Ladies, if you don't know anything, go to the nearest man or...
No. Not nearest man. You're going to get someone kidnapped.
Okay. Find a way to do this properly.
Father figure. If you don't have a father, get a father figure.
No gender.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No
A masculine figure.
If you don't know anything about cars, find someone who does that you trust and tell them what's going on.
For your safety.
It doesn't matter if you have a light. It doesn't matter if it's harder. It doesn't matter if it's a smell. It doesn't matter if it's a noise. Tell somebody.
Yes.
Once you sit on it, things get worse.
Change your fucking oil. Change your filter and your fucking oil and your air filter. Easy to do. You don't need to go anywhere to get it done. Just do it.
So the last thing that I have is...
Should have got a German car, by the way.
Hey, I've had no problems with my car.
No, you have. You had to redo the clutch.
Yeah, because I did that. Okay, the last one that I have is a story involving both of my brothers. We went to Waldemere 2 weeks ago. Waldemere is an amusement park, if you're not familiar with it, in Erie. And my company decided to have a picnic at Waldemere, and I get to invite whoever I want for an additional fee, whatever.
Nice.
It was a fun time.
Yeah.
Waldemere has a ride side and a water park side.
Yeah.
Needless to say, I'm big, don't fit in roller coasters or any of the rides. My main intention was to go to the water park.
I hate water parks.
Good for you.
I know.
So we had fun. We were kind of doing our own thing. We were in the wave pool, the lazy river, blah, 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 blah. And my brother Kent decided that we wanted to go down a water slide.
Okay. Kent don't usually go down water slides?
I don't know entirely, but he was excited, and that's one of the things that he wanted to do. And where we were standing, I was like, there's the entrance to one of the water slides. I was like, let's go up and see what we can do. And it was a tandem water slide. You had the two tubes together.
Like an 8.
Right.
Yeah.
So 2 people go at the same time, and then the other 2 people would go. It was me, my 2 brothers, and Morgan. So we determined that the best way to spread out the weight.
Yeah, it would be Lance and you.
Lance and me.
Morgan and Kent.
Right.
Okay.
So as we're going up this long stairway all the way to the top, we see a lifeguard come through. And I pull him off to the side and I go, hey, quick question for you. What are the odds that I'm going to get all the way to the top,
Yeah.
make this trek, and be told that I can't go down? He goes, you'll be fine. I'm the one that's going up there. You're going to set a record. That should have been a first trigger in my mind. It wasn't. I was just very happy that he was going to let me go.
This is going to be like a movie. Vroom.
So we get all the way to the top.
Did your ass eat? Okay. Yeah.
And we decide to have Lance sit down first.
Wait. Vote now if you think his trunks got eaten by his ass. Okay, go ahead.
So Lance sits down in the first part, and I sit down in the back, obviously.
Yeah.
And I almost flipped the thing by sitting in the back.
So they put you up front.
No. I was still in the back.
I would not sit up front if we're doing wheelies already. Eric, get under that son of a bitch, and I'm Lance. Okay, go ahead.
And the guy pushes us down.
No!
We hit the first curve, and we're like, okay, this is really good. This is awesome. We hit the second curve, and we've already gained a little bit of speed.
Oh,
we're like, okay, this is cool. We're going real fast.
Yeah.
In between the second and third curve, there is a hump where you pick up a lot of speed. We get to the third turn, and by the end of the third turn, our tube is already past the threshold of the point where you're going to spill over.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, fuck, we're going to die. We are 100-some feet up in the air. So I stick my legs out against the wall, and he sticks his legs out against the wall, and it doesn't fucking help. We go down another hill. The fourth one, we're getting further up on the thing. The fifth one, we're getting even further up.
Dude, I would bail.
And I was like, we are going to fucking die. We are going to fucking die. We're going to go over this edge and just blip.
Right, gone.
Nobody's
forever.
even going to know.
No.
Oh, somebody didn't come down. All right. Somewhere between the 5th and 6th turn, I decide the only way that we are going to be able to survive is if I flip the raft. And I did.
Okay.
I knew it was coming. Lance did not. I flipped the raft and him. He smacks his face against the inner side of the tube.
Okay, well, it's the tube.
No, the water slide.
Oh.
He hits the water slide face first.
Oh.
Rides down on his belly, and I ride down on my belly, the tube in between us. Lance splashes down in the pool. Pops up, the tube hits him in the face. So he goes back down, comes back up. I come down, hit the tube back into his face. He pops back up and goes, I lost my glasses. I don't know why he brought his glasses on a water slide.
They find him?
I was so selfish. I had sunglasses on. I went, I lost my glasses too. And we're both still shaking because we almost fucking died. And the lifeguard's like, you gotta get out of the pool. You gotta get out of the pool. And we're like, we lost our glasses. And he's like, you gotta get the fuck out. Right. Other people are coming back down. You can look at them on the side, and if you find them, we'll jump in and grab them. But you gotta get the fuck out. So Lance is like, which way is out?
Someone let a blind man swim.
So I push him out of the pool. Morgan and Kent come down, and we're on the side looking, and they were like, "Oh, we had fun. We twisted at the end." We're like, "We almost fucking died." We were looking for glasses and everything, and the lady's like, "If you can't find him now, and we can't pull him out of the water, come back at the end of the day, and we'll turn off the jets and look for him." And we're like, "Okay." Lance looks down at his feet and goes, "Ow." His toenail was pulled all the way up. Like a book. What happened is when he hit one of the ripples in the pool, or on the slide, one of the spaces, because he was backwards, it pulled his toenail up all the way back to the knuckle. So we were like, "Oh my God, we need first aid." So we went and got him hooked up, and he spent the rest of the day hobbling.
Only your family, man.
We went back at the end of the day. Morgan and Lance went on some rides, and Kent and I went back to the water park to look for the glasses. Yeah. When we got to the water park, my sunglasses were pulled out of the pool. Pristine. Looks like they had just been cleaned. They cut off the jets. We start looking for him. The lifeguard can't see him. I'm up looking kind of high. I look in the middle of the pool, and there's a set of glasses.
Not good. In the middle of the pool.
So she grabs him, brings him up to the top. His glasses are fucked. I'm going to show a photo of him right here. They are fucked.
Wow.
One lens is broken out. Both the ears are bent backwards. One of the nose pieces is destroyed. The other lens is pushed out and scraped completely.
Because you flipped his ass.
Because I flipped his ass.
See, Drew, you gotta warn people before you go flipping them. You can't be flipping people.
Yeah, so I almost killed him.
Dude. That's how you bond, though. That's how you bond. So.
Then I scared the shit out of Morgan.
Oh, how do you do that?
She does not like heights, and I had her ride a ride. And she was already strapped in, and they told me that I couldn't ride it.
The best part of the bread.
They told me that I was unable to ride the ride after Morgan was already strapped in.
Really?
And I was her support at that point.
That's not good.
No.
So, we're on to the tasty sandwich. Fuck transitions. I just announced what we're doing. So we're on. So we got to take this.
I'll make your chocolatey side.
Okay.
You do the fruity stuff.
Okay. So all in a row like that. So
yeah, but you're going left to right, not up to down.
Yeah, like this, right? In 3.
No, you're going the other way.
Okay, I'm going this way.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm confusing myself here. So this way.
Yeah, long way.
Long way.
Hot
dog. Nice. Yes. Kindergarten rules. Okay. So, Drew, before we started doing this,
okay,
you brought it up earlier. You liked my photos. And I was talking about wanting to get into taking photos of people. And then you just said that my life sounds like I want to start porno. And I don't appreciate that.
You don't?
No. First off, I want to ask this as an open question.
How happy were you when you found out that the girl you banged was a porn star?
Yeah, but come on, man. I banged her before she was a porn star.
Right. That's
what
people
cool.
in porn say.
Yeah. I don't want to be in porn, but I would like to start taking pictures of beautiful people.
The beautiful people.
So is it now the bear?
What bear? Oh, the honey?
Yeah. Or is it the fluffer nutter?
Oh, I'll do the fluffer nutter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, no, my thing is, I don't think if I want to take pictures of people like in pinups and stuff, because I think they're phenomenal pictures. I don't think that makes me a horn dog that wants to do porn.
And then you got to make another one like that.
Okay, I will. But I do want to start getting into taking pictures of people. I just don't want to do like wedding photography.
I want to pick and choose when to shoot people.
Well, and
and to blast
them
and
not everyone, not everybody. I'm sorry, people at weddings, but not everyone is photogenic, and not everyone's gonna have a fun time. And then it's always a big fucking what if because you don't know how the bride and them are feeling, you know. So it could be a big fuck dealing with that. I would just or like bands, dude. That'd be sweet. Can you imagine gigging with bands, going around, taking photos? That's all you got to do.
Everything's sticky.
Yeah, you're not very... I know, dude. And I wore white. That sounded good. Yeah, I just don't. I don't know. And what would it be bad if I got into porn? What if I did porn? No, I wouldn't do that.
Would be able to get cool shit.
No, I feel like to do porn that you would have to do some stuff with guys for them to let you in first. You know, they're like, no, we need some suckers to do this. They're like, you want those threesomes? You have to do it this way.
Oh, that's a lot of honey. That's a lot of honey. Is that an ant?
Yes, they're all over, bud. You got a small ant issue. You need to go get yourself some bait. They're probably coming from your patio because they could probably walk from underneath the patio straight up. Holy peanut butters. Okay, so as you see.
One row, one row, one row. One column, one column, one column.
Monroe. I thought we were going to do them all diagonally.
So now,
we'll take a bite.
Each one of these should be a different bite.
We'll take a bite, Drew. Then as we're eating this, go ahead and start the goodbyes.
The plug?
Mm-hmm. Start the plug. Not bad. Not bad.
Well, on Anchor, Apple, Spotify, and Google Podcasts and Lunch Table with PBJ.
Yeah.
That's probably how you're watching us or listening to us right now. If you are, let us know that we love you.
We love you.
We're on YouTube at the Lunch Table PBJ. That might be how you're watching us right now.
So if you are watching us,
and if you are, what a treat this is.
Keep go ahead and doing that, baby.
We're on Twitter at Lunch Table PBJ. That's how you can stay up to date in everything that we're doing, as well as take care of our polls.
I love it when you take care of our polls. That's why I'm going to get into picture
It's
taking.
delightful.
I'll give it to you. Good better than I thought it was going to be.
Grape jelly's the best row, though.
I think the honey got it for me. But yeah.
9.5 out of 10 would recommend this.
Took a minute to prepare, but yeah.
We're at Facebook at the Lunch Table PBJ. That's how you can really stay up to date in everything that we're doing, as well as take part in some conversations and tell us what you think there.
Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you would like to see any of the photos that I've taken,
Not bad.
not bad at all. You can see them on my fucking Instagram. The Addictive CJ. Drew, my fat friend Drew. You can find him on any social media. You can really find us under our personal social medias that way. If you want to see, I don't really what's on there besides my pictures or whatever, but if you want to get to know us better, I guess. No, obviously. All the wonderful formats that you can find the Lunch Table on.
Right?
Drew?
Wait.
Oh, okay.
We're on Instagram, TikTok, and shit, we haven't done this well.
Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter.
Twitter? No. Instagram. And we're just at Instagram and TikTok at the Lunch Table PBJ. CJ takes care of those. See where the PBJ comes in.
TikTok? You said TikTok?
TikTok, yeah.
Yeah, and then we're on Twitter. No the there, just Lunch Table. Ask Elon
This is so
Musk.
scatterbrained. Lastly, we're on Patreon at the Lunch Table PBJ. If you want to be that person that gets a little bit extra, that's the way to do it.
That's the best way to go. I love that little bit of extra. It's like the gum.
5?
No extra. You know that
Double your flavor, double the fun.
They have a watermelon flavor. I did not know that, but it's good. Is that it?
That's it, bud. Ooh, that Nutella jelly is good.
Yes. The honey fluffy was better than what I thought it was going to be. Drew, thanks for being you. Thanks for this idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for this idea. Thanks for stopping in. It's been a lot more fun around here.
I didn't spill it on me.
Happy birthday to Drew. Congratulations to Drew. Our piece of advice for you is to go find the woman that brings you peace. Well, whoever can bring you peace. That's what you're looking for. That's what you're looking for. Screw the butterflies. Screw the passion. You want peace.
Do it for love, not for lust.
Whoop whoop.
See ya.
Bye. I think I got something on my shirt.